Is this the best budget vlogging lens for me? Let's find out. I took it with me today to work for some vlogging and tried it out in the gym. This is the Viltrox 20mm f2.8. Look at how small and compact this lens is. We will come back here after today's vlog and compare it to my Sony 20-70G f4 lens. So f4 is what you're seeing right now with the background blur, and this is 2.8, so we should be having a little bit more separation in the background, but that comes after the vlog. Alright guys, we are trying out something new here today. I have my Sony ZV-E1 once again to work, and I'm totally alone at the office right now. 50 minutes past 7, and I'm using this cheap Viltrox 20mm f2.8 lens I got yesterday. So I will be trying if I can use only one lens for everything, and if I can do that from this vlog, I might sell my Sony 20-70 f4 lens. It's a little bit bigger. This is super small and really light. I was trying it out yesterday, hand holding it and vlogging, and it's so amazing to use. So will this be working for me? I can also do something like this, punch it to 35mm. So let's go. Okay, it's my lunch break and it's time for my workout. So let's find out if this works in the gym as well, where the lights are a little bit dimmed and a little bit dark. I have an ND filter on it right now, my DC 1 to 5 stops. But yeah, I'm using ChatGTP as my coach for this week. I will try to get in 4 strength workouts this week and my runs in between. But this week I'm having a little bit of a down week from running, so I will be focusing a little bit more on my strength. I've been going to the gym now the past 5 weeks on and off, but I'm trying to take it a little bit more serious now. And from Monday I will be having a parental leave, so I will be home for 12 weeks. So my plan is to do my runs early in the morning and do my strength workouts in the evening at my home gym, or the gym that's close by to me. But yeah, let's hit the gym and see how the lens performs. I'm having some soreness in my legs from yesterday's workout, but today's first exercise will be incline dumbbell press for the upper chest. Okay, 4 sets, 8 to 10 repetition for the incline press, over to overhead dumbbell press for some shoulders, 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps. Have some weak shoulders. So the heavy work is done now. I have a little bit more smaller stuff to do. I will have rope pulls for the back of my shoulders, biceps and triceps, and I will end all of this with some core. I'm feeling a little bit stronger now when I've been hitting the gym for a couple of weeks, but it's my main priority still is the running, but it's fun to be back in the gym again. Let's finish up with some shoulders and arms. Okay, so that was my upper body workout, my Tuesday upper body. And it feels a little bit weird not running, having so much energy here in the gym. This was a little bit over 1 hour today. So great start of the week, and it's nice to get in some strength as well and not just running. And I'm really enjoying the new lens. It's so small and light to have with it, and it's great in these low light situations even if I'm having the ND filter. We will compare this lens versus my Sony lens, my zoom lens I'm having at home. But first I need to see if my barber is free to get me a haircut. So catch back to you a little bit later on. Okay, I'm all showered up, but I want to show you the active stabilization when you're holding this handheld like I'm doing right now, arm's length from my face. I will not do any type of technical review and not do some sharpness test and all that, but I will do a real world test like I'm doing now with some handheld vlogging with active stabilization. I will also do it with the dynamic stabilization when I have been to the barber, but this is the active stabilization on. Okay, it was a little bit too noisy over there, so here comes a little bit more walking with the active stabilization on. And it's super light to hold like this when I'm using my 20 to 70, even if it's light, but this is super light and it's a little bit comfortable holding it like this, just walking around. And how does the active stabilization work? This is not a native lens, so this will be a little bit more shaky than if it was a Sony native lens. But for this price, I got this for 119 euros, so really budget lens. So I'm not mad about if it's a little bit shakier than a native lens that's cost 10 times more. Okay, so I'm freshening up the hair right now, and I'm in dynamic active stabilization right now. You can see that it's a little bit more cropped in, but it should be a little bit more stable than the active stabilization, the regular one. You have 3 types of standard, active and dynamic. This is the dynamic. So is it a little bit more stable, handheld? I don't know, you be the judge. Have a little bit more at work, and then when we get back home I will try to compare this one to my Sony 20 to 70. I will do 20 millimeters and 35 millimeters because that's what I can get out from this lens. Okay, so welcome back. I'm still on the Sony 20-70mm zoom lens. I was really enjoying the Viltrox lens today. It's so small and compact. I've been using different kind of lenses before. I had the 11mm Yongnuo APS-C lens, but I didn't like that black bars I got from that. So I bought myself a Tamron 17-28 zoom lens. Still a little bit too big for me, even if it was a great lens. Sold that. Got myself the Sony G Master 16-35 version 1. Super heavy lens, super sharp, but a super heavy lens. Not liking that for the stuff I do. I like to bring cameras with me, and that's what this lens did for me today. Super light, super easy to work with, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, the rest of the family is here, so I will be comparing 20mm with the Sony and the Viltrox and 35 with the Sony and the Viltrox. So you can be the judge if you can see any difference in the background blur. So hope to see you in the next one. Here comes the clips from the two lenses.